Week 6 to-do list. This week we are discussing chapter 4, which was about revision. You should have read that this week or this past week. Going forward, you're going to read chapter 5, and then you are going to complete assignment 5. Should be a full bullet. You're going to complete assignment 5. So you're going to find 4 additional references for your paper. So you should have 4 already. You're going to get 4 more. You're going to pick these references from different journals or books. Make sure you are not getting these from websites, Wikipedia, encyclopedias. They need to be primary, secondary sources, which are peer-reviewed journals or books, textbooks. Probably are not specific enough, but sometimes they are. Now, one of the requirements is one reference must come from interlibrary loan, and you need to tell me which one you've requested. And then you need to keep in mind that these interlibrary loans can take a few days to request and receive, so send me the PDF files of the articles in your notes. If you use websites or books, make sure you send me the citation in your notes via email. And all of your sources should be primary, avoid review articles. You can use some secondary ones, but the majority need to be primary. When you get ready to submit that, you'll click on Assignment 5 link, and there will be information about how you are to submit the components of this assignment. But I would start with your interlibrary loan as soon as possible this week because it can take several days for that to be completed. And you want to know if you're going to be able to get the source or not. So make sure you work on that as soon as possible. You should now have a total of 8 sources once you're finished with this week for your paper, and you need to have at least 2 more before you meet the minimum requirement for the rubric. If you haven't looked already at the rubric, I do recommend this week you go ahead and open up the rubric for your paper, your presentation, start thinking about the elements that you need in order to get the grade that you're hoping for and to do a good job. So this completes week 6. Make sure you read chapter 5, work on assignment 5 over the next week before we start week 7.